This segment is sponsored by the Toy Association. If you're gearing up for some major toy shopping this holiday season, watch out because dangerous counterfeit toys can show up online. Here to tell us how to keep an eye out for dangerous toys is Joan Lawrence from the Toy Association. Hi, Joan. It's great to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So what do people need to be aware of when they're shopping for their kids or their grandkids or just any of the kids in their life this holiday season?
The first thing to know is that toys sold in this country are actually subject to over 100 different safety standards and tests, and they have to be tested and certified as compliant before being sold. And what this means is the toys are highly regulated. So toys are some of the most safe consumer products in our homes. But unfortunately, some sellers online, particularly in those third-party online sites, may be taking advantage of consumer trust. They may be selling things that are counterfeit or already recalled or otherwise illegal. And those are the ones you need to watch out for. So it's really important when you're shopping online to be careful. You want to buy from a retailer you know and trust, whether that's in person or online. And if you're shopping online, you're going to have to do some homework first and do some research. You want to shop from the brand or the manufacturer's site if possible. They may even have a list of approved sellers with links on their sites. Or if you're buying from a third-party site, you want to scrutinize those listings. Are there errors in the listings? Is there information that's inconsistent in the words or in the graphics? You know, these are warning signs that you want to look out for. And if the price is too good to be true, it probably is, and you want to move on.
Joan, that is really, really good advice. And what are some other concerns that people should be aware of, like choking concerns, for example?
Yeah, and always, no matter where you're shopping, it's important to check the age label on the toy and match it to the age of your child. This is not about how smart a child might be. These labels are developed by safety experts, and they match the developmental abilities of a child at a given age to the specific features of that toy. And you could understand how a product meant for an 8-year-old and appropriate for an 8-year-old child would not be right for an 8-month-old. And so you really need to follow those labels. Sometimes a product will say that it's appropriate for children over 3 years of age, and it may even have a choking hazard warning. And that's the reason you want to keep it away from young children, right? Because they tend to put things in their mouths.
That's right.
So that's just one of the hazards that you need to protect yourself from by following an age grade. And I have some products here. I can show you some different age grades. This one here is a great children's toy, and it's appropriate for ages 18 months and up. And then we have one here that's appropriate for children over 4. And again, things like choking hazards and other hazards that young infants and toddlers need to be protected from are in those age grades.
Yeah, that's really great advice. And also those age ranges help if you just don't know what little kids are into, that you can gauge, but also for the safety aspect as well, like you said. Now, what advice do you have once those toys are unwrapped and they're sitting there with the little ones? What advice do you have?
Well, one of the main concerns is that batteries can pose a hidden hazard, but toys in the safety standards have long been required to have a locking mechanism on the battery compartment. And it's really important for parents to be the one to change the batteries and to relock the compartment once they're done changing the batteries. And then always keep batteries, whether they're new or used, away from young children, as they pose a serious safety concern. That's something you always want to be sure of, no matter whether it's a toy or any item in your home. We all have electronics that operate on batteries these days, and you need to make sure you keep batteries away from young children. I have one toy here. I'll show you the battery compartment. It's back here, and it needs a screwdriver for the batteries to be changed. And so it's really meant to keep young children away from batteries.
Joan, thank you so much. This is great advice. Where can people go and learn some more information?
We have a website that operates all year round, not just at the holidays. It's playsafe.org, and it's got tips on choosing safe and age-appropriate toys and ensuring safe play.
Excellent. Once again, be sure to visit playsafe.org all year long for toy safety tips.